Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a great day so far. Today we're going to talk about 5 things that will speed up your progress in flipping, in calisthenics, in workouts, in whatever you do. So yeah, let's go. The sun's coming through. We look there. Whoa. Okay, what? Okay, so number 1 is take smaller steps instead of the big leaps, okay? What do I mean with take smaller steps? Basically, you don't want to rush it. You don't want to progress too quick. I know you want it so bad, you're really motivated. But you gotta take your time, okay? You gotta take your time to let your body get used to certain movements. Let's say, for example, you want to learn how to do a backflip. I made 2 tutorials about a backflip, link in the description. Let's say you want to learn a backflip. Instead of just trying to do it first try, of just, you know, maybe you can do a backflip on the trampoline already, and you just want it on the ground. So what do you do? You throw some mattresses on the ground, you're standing there, and you just want to do it. And hours pass by, and you still haven't broke the mental barrier to do your backflip. That's what I mean with don't take big steps, big leaps. Instead, what you want to do is you want to, let's say you have a backflip on the trampoline. You want to spam that. You want to make sure your technique is good. Then you want to start learning the macaco, for example, on the ground. A little step in between the backflip on the trampoline and on the ground. So take as much steps as possible. I always say a stair has so many steps for a reason. That's also with your progression. Use the steps. Don't try to jump onto the whole staircase in one jump. You won't make it. So that's a lot harder, a lot more difficult. So take step by step by step by step by step. You will progress way faster if you just don't skip any steps, you know. If you don't skip any steps, you will progress way faster. That was number 1. Don't skip any steps, take it step by step. Yeah, take your time. Let's move on to number 2. Oh! Okay, let me do it again. So number 2 is your technique. Your technique is very, very, very important with basically any physical skills and tricks and whatever. So yeah, make sure your technique is right. For example, let's take the backflip again. You want to make sure that you don't throw your head backwards, or you want to make sure you throw your arms all the way up here instead of just still here and tucking already. Make sure you use your arms all the way. If you're doing like push-ups, you have that full range of motion. Instead of going till here and stopping, pushing up again, go all the way down and push all the way out. That's basically the same as with a handstand. If you're doing a handstand, you don't want to just stand on your hands. You want to push out with your shoulders all the way. And for example, you want to push off with your fingertips instead of flat fingers. All those kinds of little tips and tricks all help with your technique. You don't want to skip any of those. So yeah, make sure you have your technique on point. One way to really know if your technique is good or not good, film yourself. That's one thing that sped up my progression, I think, the most. Yeah, probably the most. Together with watching tutorials and training a lot, of course, but filming myself helped insanely. If you don't have a phone, you can't even watch this video. Okay, so okay, you can film yourself probably. Okay, what? So film yourself, see what you can do good, see what you can do better, what you're already doing good. You wanna look at your flips and say, okay, that's good, I want to keep doing that. Let's say I throw my arms up all the way, but maybe your head goes back a little bit. You know, there are all things to keep in mind. There are all things you can't see. Yeah, of course you can't see yourself if you're doing a backflip. So if you're filming yourself from all kinds of angles and stuff, yeah, you can see all your flaws, the things you do good, the things you can improve. Film yourself, improve your technique, okay? Also, one way to improve your technique is, of course, just spamming it. Training every single day, non-stop. Keep grinding. Let's move on to number 3. you spam your damn basics. Yeah, basics is key. Let me explain a little bit more after some flips. Oh, it's so scary. I almost got it, but like I need to twist out faster. Okay, so I had to swap my battery real quick. We're back now. We were talking about basics. You should spam a lot of basics. That's one thing that can really okay. That's one thing that will really improve your progression. So look, the sun, what? The sun is almost gone. So yeah, just remember to spam all your basics every single day and don't move on to the harder tricks too fast, okay? If you, like, let's say you can just do a backflip on the ground and you wanna, just after you got your backflip on the ground, you immediately wanna get a corkscrew or a full twist on the ground. Then you're getting ahead of yourself, and yeah, that won't speed up anything, not your progress, nothing. So spam your basics first, get them really clean and solid, like the backflip, front flip, side flip, wall flip, whatever, makaku, cartwheel, round off, front roll, every trick and flip and whatever technique. Get that first, then slowly, step by step, move on to the next harder, more difficult tricks. I'm holding my camera like an idiot. Whoa, okay, alright, this camera is still heavy. Also, keep spamming your basics on the trampoline. That's one thing that I forgot to do and I regret. I lost a couple mental barriers. I didn't lose the tricks itself physically, but I lost the mental barrier. Like, I didn't lost it. I gotta break through the mental barrier again. It's not that big of a deal, but still, it's prefer to like keep my tricks and just spam them every single day. That's why I'm going to spam my double full Rudy, double flips, double side flip, double front flip, double back flip, Randy even, maybe triple full, double back flip. I already said that probably. Full and back out is one insane trick that's maybe coming this year. So yeah, all insane tricks also on the ground. So yeah, stay tuned for that always. So yeah, spam your basics. And also one thing, little bonus tip. After you've unlocked a trick, keep spamming that trick. If you just broke through a mental barrier and you leave that trick for a couple days or a couple weeks, whatever, a couple weeks is a lot. If you leave that trick, the chances are pretty high that you will lose the trick and you have to go over that mental barrier again. So yeah, a little tip there, not so little, that's very important. After you just got it, keep spamming it. Keep spamming it, let's go. Good luck. Lot. Leave a like for a lotje. Leave a friggin' like for that, okay. Whoop, whoop. Alright, let's move on to the next tip. The fourth trick. And that is, little tip, the fourth trick is a little, I wrote down of course. The fourth trick is a little tip on learning new tricks. And that will also, of course, that's also part of your progress. Learning new flips. So the fourth trick is, yeah. The fourth trick is the fourth point is prerequisites. Let's just say flips and tricks and techniques you need to learn before you move on. Before you move on to the specific trick you want to learn. For example, if you want to learn how to do a cork, first you need a backflip, a 360 and somewhat of a gainer. A backflip with kicking your foot up, feet, what? That are all prerequisites you need to learn before you go and learn a specific trick. Let's say before you move on to a wall flip, first you want to get your normal backflip down. Before you move on to a Webster, Shut the fuck. Before you move on to a Webster, first you want to get a good solid front flip down. That are all prerequisites. That's what it's called. Pre is before. You need that before you go on. Before you move on to learning difficult tricks. It doesn't have to be difficult, but just any trick. Almost every trick has or flip has prerequisites. Yeah, let's say the easiest flip there is like a pullover. That's where you land onto your back. Do like a half backflip onto your feet. That's like I think the easiest flip there is. Even for that trick there is a prerequisite, and that's of course just jumping onto your back. Like, you gotta start somewhere. Just jump onto your back and back onto your feet, and that's a prerequisite. You have little prerequisites and huge prerequisites you can't skip at all. For example, again, if you want to do a full twist, you need a backflip. That's the fourth point. Prerequisites, train them. That's literally the fastest way to get any trick, is to first learn tricks and flips that help learning the trick you want. Without a gainer, you can't do a corkscrew because you are not used to kicking up one leg in the air. You're only used to taking off with both feet at the same time. If you can already do a gainer, you're used to kicking your feet like pow, kicking your feet like that. So yeah, that makes it a lot easier. It will speed up your progress like crazy. Okay, let's go. Whoop. Whoa, look at that. Wait. Oh shit, man. I'm random in a car right now. I'm just I'm just trying to get used already to filming in a car, because I'm gonna buy a Tesla soon. Nah, just kidding. Hey, oh, it's overexposed. No, I'm not gonna buy a Tesla, of course, not yet. In the future, maybe, probably. But yeah, so first we gotta focus on this YouTube thing. It's just a car, okay? It's just a freaking car. It's just a car. I'm just gonna sit here. It's a nice place to talk about the fifth last segment of this video, and that is working out and stretching. That also really speeds up your progression. It's pretty simple. If you work out, you take care of your body, you drink a lot of water, you eat healthy, your diet is on point. It doesn't have to be insane, but just on point. And you stretch every single day or every other day. Just stretch regularly. Just take care of your body. You will perform so much better on the trampoline, on the air track, on the ground. Whatever you do, in whatever sport you do, basically stretching and working out. Yeah, a lot of people just skip it or forget it or whatever. So do it. A lot of people, if they film with a camera in a car, they put it like that. What? No. Look at that. What is that angle? Okay. If I have a car, if I have my driving license, you get it? I probably won't really film in a car. Why would I film in a car if I'm driving? Dangerous. It's dangerous. Maybe I'll just, I don't know, put it somewhere. Probably, yeah, because that's funny. But not too often, probably. I'm not gonna vlog or film in my car too often. Of course, I'm gonna do a if I ever buy my dream car, a Tesla. I don't know which model. We'll see. Of course, I'm gonna film it and all stuff, but not while I'm driving. Maybe I will probably in autopilot. Leave a like for autopilot. Hey, there's someone walking there. Leave a like for autopilot. It will be way better in the future. So just work out, do a couple push-ups and squats or whatever you feel like doing on your own level, of course. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't wreck yourself. Take it chill, okay? Take your time and stuff. Oh wait, I got a better angle. Oh fuck! I feel like a vlogger now. Camera first in the car. What? Stretching, working out. For example, if you want to do a gain and flash, insert clip. Yeah, that trick will be so much easier if you are mobile. If you can just stretch your legs out in the air especially your kicking leg, of course. If you can stretch that leg out, it's much easier than if you like just can't stretch it out that much. Back when I started training gainer flash, I was not stretchy at all. I couldn't stretch my leg out at all. Now I can do that way better because I stretched, of course. I'm still stretching, all because of stretching and spamming my flips. Do it. Working out, I got way stronger in my arms, legs, everything, just overall energy also from working out. So yeah, do that. So everything together we have. So all the 5 steps were: 1. Take small steps, not big leaps. Step by step by step. The small steps after another small step after another small step. That's how you progress. The second thing is your technique. You want to make sure your technique is as good as possible, as good as you can get it. You want to, with a backflip, you want to make sure you use your arms. You throw your arms all the way up, your head, your chin at your chest. Don't throw your head backwards. Technique, really important. The third thing was, of course, spam your basics. Spam your basics. Don't think, oh, I can already do a backflip. I can already do a side flip, a front flip. I'm not gonna do it anymore. It's boring. It's not boring. You can always do it better, easier, cleaner, more effortless. Spam your basics. The fourth thing was prerequisites. Before you move on to a second trick or a harder trick or whatever trick or flip, make sure you have things already unlocked that help you with training that specific flip you want. Again, for example, if you want to train a corkscrew, you want to have a 360, a a gainer, and a backflip. The fifth thing, we just covered it. Workouts, stretching, eating healthy, drinking a lot of water, sleeping. Also, I didn't even mention that. Sleeping is so freaking important. It's so obvious, but yeah, I know a lot of people skip sleeping or just don't sleep at all. You know those fuckers who say,
"Hey yo, if you wanna be a millionaire, you can't sleep 8 hours a day. There are 24 hours a day. You can't sleep 8 hours a day."
Real quick, let me say something about those on Instagram and shit. About sleep, you know.
Bro, I am an athlete, okay?
I'm an athlete. I know what I'm talking about in terms of sleep and what is healthy and not. Don't listen to them. Don't listen. I swear to God. In fact, you can get rich way faster if you sleep enough. It's so obvious because look at that. But yeah, it's so obvious. If you sleep good, you can perform good in whatever job you have, whatever it is that you're going for, you're making money from, whatever. If you sleep enough, you will get rich way faster than if you don't fucking sleep. It's so bullshit. I know so many millionaires, Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, they sleep fucking 8 hours a day. Of course they sleep 8 hours a day. They're not gonna wake up at 4 AM. Bullshit, okay? I don't know why I'm talking about this, but yeah, it's just, it's my video, I decided, okay? Some bonus tips right there on how to become a millionaire, yeah. Okay, so I got one huge tip on how to become a millionaire. I don't necessarily need to be a millionaire one day, definitely not. I don't really care. I want to make decent money, good money, just, you know, to make better content videos, because I want a gym inside my freaking house one day. So yeah, but I don't need to be a millionaire. I don't care at all. I don't care about that at all. You shouldn't either, because it's just money. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you make enough money. Make what you need and not more. And if you do make more, that ain't gonna make you more happy. So yeah, guys. So we're going so deep. It's just a little tutorial it's not a tutorial, just 5 things that will speed up your progress. And I'm talking about millionaire. Okay, anyways, guys. Yeah, that was the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value out of this. Make sure you use those tips I gave you. Make sure you use those, because you will see dramatic improvement in your flips, okay? I can guarantee you that, and otherwise leave it down in the comments. Ah, fuck this shit, I'm going. Got the car keys. Put my phone. Tesla beanie stock. Okay, that was the end of the video, guys. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out. Woo! Whoa! I destroyed the ground. Make sure you spam your damn basics. Yeah, basics is key. Let me explain a little bit more after some flips.